Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our Monday morning at the cabin coffee and crochet. And we made coffee, and I've got these little to go cups because I think we're headed out, and I didn't get a chance to wash my to go mug this morning. I didn't let anybody know that I was coming live right at this time. So I'm going to wait just a few minutes and let's just patiently wait and see, excuse me, who shows up. And I'm going to drink some coffee. Hey, Alice, good morning. It's good to see you. I missed you too. I missed you too. Mm. So I didn't have any powder creamer at the cabin. There's plenty of liquid creamer that's still in there. But that liquid creamer is from, months ago. Good morning, Patty Barker. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. Today is Memorial Day in the United States, and it's the day that we remember the ultimate sacrifice that was made, um, by the soldiers in our country. And so, yeah, today is the day that we do a lot of remembering, and we do a lot of times we'll have a cookout, and so or go to the lake or the beach, or we just hang out with friends. A lot of times when my mom was growing up, Memorial Day was the day that the family went to the cemetery and placed flowers on the graves. It was a time of remembrance. And so that's what they did. Good morning, Lisa. It's good to see you. Oh, okay. Your holiday was last Monday. Yes. Yes. And so in Canada, their Memorial Day was last Monday. Okay. Before I made the thumbnail for today, I did look up to make sure that, Canada was not celebrating today as well. I would have thrown a little, Canadian leaf, maple leaf, or something acknowledging that as well. But I did not realize that it was last Monday. Good morning, Valerie. It's good to see you. Good morning, Naomi. Hi, Wendy. You made it. Yay. We're so glad. I'm so glad. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat. Mm. Let me explain what happened last week. So let me see. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. You can see I'm sitting inside, and let's see, right here is the road, but it's down below. So even though it looks like it's right up at the window, here's the deck right here where I usually go out and sit. But hey, good morning, Robin. Good morning. And where I usually go out and sit. But silly me, I forgot to bring, a jacket. And here I am thinking it's Memorial Day. And oh, it was Victoria Day, your connection with the Brits. I see. I see, Alice. Okay. And so, I was thinking, oh, it was very hot in Florida, but I was thinking, well, it's going to be warm up there a little bit. I knew that it was in the 50s, or whatever. And I thought, I had been here when it was in the 20s and it was okay. But I actually just went outside, and it was really nice, actually. But I thought, in case there was a breeze, it was easier just to do the live in here this morning. And I will be here on Wednesday as well. So hopefully, maybe on Wednesday, we can do a live out on the deck, on the deck of the cabin. And that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Mm. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. Oh, Robin is going to go pick strawberries this morning with the granddaughter. Oh, that is so fun. That is so fun. I'm so glad you're doing that. And see, in Florida, our strawberry picking time is February. So it's kind of different. You know, when I do get moved up here to Tennessee, I'm going to have to relearn all of the times of year when things come ripe, right? Yeah, because I pretty much know, I pretty much know in Florida what comes ripe when, like the blueberries and the strawberries and and the oranges and, all of that. So that'll be fun to get into a different kind of groove. So it's good to see everybody. Yeah. Well, so hubby and I spent the last few days in North Carolina. We were babysitting the granddaughters, and while my son and oh, okay, usually yours is in May. Okay, but it's like the tail end of them. Okay, well that's good. So they had a convention to go to, so it was like a 3-day convention, but it was local, so it was like a half hour away. So, but they needed somebody to watch the little ones. Excuse me, sorry about that. And so hubby and I came and we stayed with the girls and we had a blast. We had such a good time. Those girls are just at such a fun age. Let me tell you, it's Annabelle is 3 and Nicole is 5. And so it's just so much fun. Here's the difference. Oh, getting paid is always a good thing, right, Alice? I mean, right, Wendy? Yes. Yes. So, um, just as an example of, of the differences in the girls, when it was time to leave yesterday, um, little Annabelle and hey Jay and Nicole came and woke Grammy and Poppy up. And Annabelle, remember, is 3. She just turned 3 in April. And she deadpans, she says, Grammy, it's time for you to leave so I can watch TV. She's 3 because her mommy gave her a timeline of what was going to happen. And so anyway, Nicole, the 5-year-old, she smiled and she said, "Well, actually, this is what we're going to do. Grammy, you're going to get up, get dressed, you're going to pack your bags, and then we're going to play and have breakfast, and then we're going to pack your car, and then after you leave, then we get to watch TV." But the little 3-year-old, she jumped from, you know, get out to TV. She's so funny. She's very pragmatic. She doesn't want to say goodbye. She doesn't usually cry when we leave. The other one is so sensitive and um, she's just so, um, I guess, like empathetic. And so she always cries when we leave. And she always, usually, like the last time we were there, she sat in my lap for a half hour just hugging me and crying and saying, I don't want you to leave. And and the other one, she's like, bye, I don't want to kiss. Just go. She's like, no, I don't want to kiss goodbye. Just leave. Oh my gosh, but they're both so sweet and loving and kind. It's not that she's not loving and kind, it's just very pragmatic. You don't ever know what they're going to say. You really don't. You really don't. It's just really kind of funny. So anyway, that was the fun last week, and so that was this past week, and now this week we're in Tennessee. And then we'll go back to North Carolina for a dance recital for the 2 little girls, and then we'll head back home. And then we have some more things that we have to do. But this week we're going to be here in Tennessee. We have to take care of some business, and I am going to try and go live from the house, from the porch. Not a lot has changed, except for like the guts of the house, the wiring, the air conditioning and heating, the lighting, um, the 2 showers are installed, just different things like that, you know? So there's not, it's, you know, we didn't drive up and say, oh, you know, it's so much different. It is different, but it's all up in the guts of the house. So that's interesting. And so it's good to see. It'll be really good to see when we, you know, get the walls in and do all that. So, but they have to finish all of the internal things first. So anyway, that is interesting. Yeah. I am happy that the air conditioning is done because I need that air conditioning, right? And so anyway, you know, that that was fun and interesting to see yesterday. On our way, hey, Anita, good morning. It's good to see you. How are you doing? And so that was interesting to see. On our way from North Carolina to Tennessee, we stopped right at the new house and went down the driveway, and it had rained. I don't know. There were not really puddles and it wasn't too muddy, but by the time we got down to the house, the length of our driveway, our tires were full of the red dirt clay mud. And then also the stones from the gravel driveway were all stuck to the wheels. It was like, oh my goodness. It looked crazy. It really did look crazy. So when we came up, I've got totes and totes and totes of yarn. And because these are totes that are not, you know, they have the little flippy handles. I'll show you. So do you see like the little blue flippy handles that do hold the lid on? But my concern was, you know, if in the moving van that things would like shift, and especially if they shifted hard, you know, those lids might pop off and then all the yarn everywhere. And, you know, so we packed the van with my yarn totes, and we got all of them except for I think 2, maybe 4. Now keep in mind there were some boxes that I did put yarn in and sealed those up, you know, packing boxes. So we have those, but I did want to keep this one because I haven't worked this in a very long time, and I'm glad I have my hook right in here. This was one of the best things that I did. So I've got my blanket. Remember my blanket? So let me show you. I don't know. Let me move my coffee out of the way and let me move you back just a little bit so that maybe you can see a little better. So this is half. It's folded in half. And it's kind of a little wonky right now. But this is folded in half. You see? It's pretty wide. And then, let me see how I can do this. Yeah, it's really, really big. But anyway, and then let me show you this way. So you can see this is a scrap blanket. And so all of the colors are just random, right? And it's a double strand blanket. I know my longtime viewers have seen this, and you know what's going on. But maybe some of the newer viewers are not familiar with this. So basically I take any 2 strands of yarn. So this one is like a burgundy, and then this one is actually like a blue and a tan. And I put it together, and this top right here is what, this top row right here is what is going on there. And so, um, whenever I run out of yarn like this one, so the little red or burgundy scrap yarn is going to run out soon. And then this one will go a little bit longer than that. But when the burgundy runs out, then I'll grab another color, magic knot it to the end, and keep going. And then the colors will just slowly morph. So I only change one color at a time. So it just kind of slowly goes this, it just morphs into all of the different colors. And I love it. So I brought it today so that I could crochet a little bit with you. And let me see if I can move this down a little bit. Oh, let me loosen this up a little bit. And I'll go this way. There we go. There we go. So yeah, because at the table is the best place to do this. Especially once it gets so large. Thank you, Lisa. I used you know what? I forgot to. Let me look. I'm going to take out. I used a half double crochet. That's what I used on this one. A half double crochet. And for me, it is perfect with the double strand, of yarn. And it is squishy enough and it's thick enough. And and it's quick. The half double crochet for me is very fast. I can, whip right through that stitch. And so, yeah, I'm really, really loving it. Let me see. Let me go around this way. I have to untangle. There we go. All right. And I'm going to have to, and what I had done with this was I was working it folded in half because of how large it was. So this is how I did it. And I'm going to use this probably as my top cover on the guest room bed, so that it will be a nice warm blanket for cold nights. And then also, it'll just be a very, very eclectic, very homey, very country. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. This and this. I think that's what I did. Let me see. Yeah, let me see this. Yep, that's what I did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I had started making a double, and I have to get my fingers in the groove to make this. So I haven't crocheted this in so long, and I saw the tote and I was like, when we get to the cabin, I want to work on this for a little bit, because this is just random colors with a half double crochet, and using the double strand. Of course, you have to get both strands in while you're doing it. And so yeah, I was just really, really happy with that. This hook is a 7mm hook, a 7mm hook. Yes. Alice, this one is the 7mm. You could easily use an 8mm hook because, it's such a slight difference. It's just going to make, this one is making it nice and soft. You can see, it's not stiff or anything. So a 7mm hook, but I crochet very gently, I guess. I don't crochet, extra big. I don't crochet really tight. I just crochet gently. I don't know what else to call it. Um, so yeah, this is fun. So I have missed crocheting with you. I have missed crocheting. But with all of the packing and all of the, everything that we're doing in Florida, it was just a little difficult to concentrate on. Now, right here, we walked in and the cabin was so beautiful. It was so clean and just beautiful looking. And um, our nephew Tristan had fixed the sink issue. We had a pipe that was broken under the sink, and the dishwasher. We couldn't have the dishwasher on because of the pipe issue, so he fixed it, and just super nice, and just wonderfully cozy to walk into. And our my husband's sister and her husband are just, I call her my sweet sister-in-law. You saw her before, I'm sure, Tanya. And they're so sweet to let us stay here. And so we are just so blessed. It's a clover hook. Yes, this one is a clover, a more. And is yours, your yellow is an 8. Um, yeah, I don't know. No, this one says 7. It very clearly is stamped 7. Hold on a minute. Let me get my hook case really quick, because now I'm curious. I want to know what the 8mm looks like in a clover, because I think that maybe you had gotten a clover before. I'm not sure. All right, so I have my hook case. I knew where it was. It was handy. And, but of course, it was across the room. It looks like an extended single crochet. It's a double. Oh, is that what I'm doing? No, I'm doing a double crochet. Um, oh, you know what? That's why. No, no, that was a double crochet. I mean, not a double crochet. It was a half double crochet. So, help me. This one you insert, you go through. Oh, golly. Yes, you're right. I'm doing it wrong. Thank you, Alice. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Thank you, Alice. Let me see. Okay. So we have that, and that. Oh my gosh. Okay. What am I doing? Guys, my brain is dead. My brain is so dead. Help me. Let me go back, because I think I did a lot. Let me see. Okay. I'm pulling this out so I can go back to what I really did. And you know what? I might have just gotten so mixed up. Okay. So I have this and this and then this. Okay. So go in. No, that's a single. Am I doing single crochets? Are you kidding me? I think I'm doing a single crochet. I thought I was doing a half double. Oh, Lordy. Okay, look, I started with a half double. When did I start doing a single? Oh my gosh. Cuckoo. All right. This is the first sign of dementia, okay? When you can't remember your stitches. Okay, it's not in there. Let me see. Okay, so here are some hooks. All right. So this is a K hook. This is my second 7 milli hook. This is an 8 milli hook. This is a 9. And this one's a 10. Then I have, see, I'm distracting myself from being so dorky. Why am I so dorky? I don't know. What is wrong with me? Then this one is a 12 milli hook. Oh, thank you, Wendy. And then this one is a 15 milli hook. You see, I got the shakes. I've got the eternal shakes now too. All righty, so Barb is going nutso crazy. You all know that. How in the world do you do a half double crochet? You start the double and then you go through all of it, right? Well, why wasn't I doing that half double crochet? Was I doing a half double over here? Oh my. You know what? I think I started doing a single on this row. But yeah, I did. Okay, here's a half double. Here's a half double. That might be a half. That might be a single. This is definitely a single, single, single. What in the world? Well, all right, well, I'm going to finish this row as a single crochet, and then I'm going to go to, thank you for pointing that out, because, you know, I guess when you get crocheting and talking and you just never know what your little pea brain is going to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so to clarify, Barbara doesn't know what she's doing, and apparently now I'm doing a single crochet, which is fine as long as I do it on all that row. And you know what? Nobody's going to know, except for me now. So how is your day going? I didn't even ask you. What's on your hook and what is your temperature like? The temperature here is in the 50s Fahrenheit. I really didn't, Nikki, but thank you. Thank you for being sweet and giving me a little out. I really didn't. I meant to do all of it half double crochet. I really did. Because all of it is half double crochet until I get to these last few rows. And actually this one is half and then this one is single. You are right. Is that what I did? That might be what I did. A half and a single, a half and a single. I don't have a clue. You know what? I'm just going to keep figuring it out. Oh, let's see what Wendy says. Oh, the different stitches in a scrap blanket is just another way to add to it. Thank you, Wendy. You're being so sweet. Oh, you have beautiful weather in Toronto today. That's good. That's good. And yes, you're right. The mix of colors and everything makes it hard to really look at the stitches and go, oh, you did this wrong. So hopefully it will be okay. Oh, it's hard for you to read the sizes on the clover. Yes. So I'm wondering, because it does have just a little, it's not bold, is it? It's not bold. And you don't want to put like one of those little labels on it because you don't want to irritate your hand while you're crocheting. I wonder if you took a permanent marker and wrote on it with permanent marker, let it dry real good, and like just put an 8 or a 7 or a 4, you know, whatever it is, just use a permanent marker and make it like with a black against on top of the color, if it would be bold enough for you to see, that might work. Valerie, that's a big problem. Yeah, if you can't see what hook size you're using, that could be a really big problem. Oh boy, let me get back to my single crochet. I'm such a dork. Such a dork. But you know what? This is gonna work out. And then I'm gonna do half double on the next row. And yeah. And that will see, I didn't really want to do a single crochet on this blanket just simply because it does make it really, really, really solid. But also because then it takes longer because the single crochet, of course, is a smaller stitch, it's shorter. And I didn't really want to do the half double because I mean the double because I didn't want to have all those little holes in it. So that's why I chose the double. But yeah. So who is crocheting with me today? I know that this is not Whip Wednesday, but what is on your hook? Tell me what you've been working on. I've missed you for a whole week. I don't know what anybody's working on anymore. Alice, did you have your last show? How did it go? And Naomi, how are your shows going? And oh yeah, it's good to be back in the crochet groove. It really, really is. So I'm glad, really glad to be here. Thank you for hanging out with me while I crochet. Um, so later today we have just a small Walmart pickup order, and um, we're gonna make some kind of country food like cabbage and kielbasa and um, onions and carrots and zucchini and yellow squash, and we're gonna like cook that all together in a pot and just kind of eat on that for the few days that we're here. So that will be good. And of course we have peanut butter and so yeah. So we're good. We're gonna just kind of hang out here and do all the things, and go over to the property and check out the progress and see what's going on. So we have a couple other things to take care of while we're here, and then we get to go watch the recital. And the recital for the girls is going to be so cute. They're doing The Wizard of Oz. Oh, okay. Alice says my next show is not till July, long weekend. It's Canada Day. So she's making lots of stuff as it's a bigger show. Oh, good, good. And more traffic. That is awesome. Nikki is doing, unicorn is not done yet. Okay. Most pieces are just put together. So you decided to make a sea turtle. Good for you. It's done after you attach the eyes. Okay, awesome. And Wendy wants Alice to share a picture of the show, and that is awesome. I love watching or seeing pictures of the shows that you do. Hey, Lydia, how are you? Good morning. And let's see. She's also making different keychains in amigurumi, and so that's good. Oh, Jay says, as of yesterday, Kramer Yarns had mystery boxes in stock. I like Kramer Yarns. I really do. Or the one kind that I got from there from Kramer Yarns. It was nice and soft, and I really enjoyed it. I do like mystery boxes. Can I tell you, sometimes I'm a little disappointed in the mystery boxes. I can't wait to get home, by the way, and open up the Mary Maxim Crochet of the Month kit. I saw somebody else that I follow had gotten one, so I watched their show, and so I know what it is, and I'm like, oh, I want to get home so I can like feel it, and I can't wait to show y'all what that is. So that's going to be really good. Alice says, I'm working on a frog memory game. Yay! Your own pattern for the baby frog and mama frog is actually A frog peg bag on Etsy. Oh, a container for clothes pegs. Nice. Nice. So, um, that's awesome because that memory game is very popular right now. Yeah, it really is. Um, oh, Valerie says it's raining in North Carolina and she's working on face scrubbers for a craft fair on Saturday. Yay! And oh, that's true, Wendy. You know, she could make a color key for the different sizes, and that might help, right? That might help. Um, Lisa says it's mid 60s and nothing on the hook. See, and that's the way I was for a while there. Um, yeah, you could do the letter deeper. Maybe you could feel the letter. Okay, Wendy is working on a baby blanket, water, and we have been in the high 80s. Ah, she answered all three questions. What's on your hook? What are you drinking? And what's the temp like? Good for you. Jay says it's 64 here. Started a blanket on Saturday afternoon, and you're almost half done. Yay! Yay! That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, Kramer yarns are from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and that's where their I was gonna say brewery. That's where their factory or whatever you want to call it. Um, Naomi is finishing up a hot pad at the moment, and yay! So you got a couple ideas to try out, Valerie, and see which one works best for you, and maybe do a combination of them so that you have a nice little list. Mm. Coffee's good. So instead of creamer, I found some, they have this Hills Brother cappuccino. It's a cappuccino mix. So all you need to do is add hot water and mix it up and it makes a cappuccino. But I used it as my creamer this morning. So I put it in, so it has coffee already in it. Ooh, Jay, BRB tea just finished steeping. Ambi Crafts reads. Yay, it's good to see you. She says, hello from my creative corner of creation. That's right. And that is awesome. And that means that your name is Christy. Is that right, Christy? It's been a while. I think it's Christy because remember, it's Creative Corner of Creation and it's Christy. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I could be wrong though, because you know, I have a uh, little memory problem. Oh, you're Amber. Well, of course you're Amber. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Amber. I've had a little mixed up morning here. Couldn't even figure out that I was doing single crochet and was calling it something else. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, this is fun. I'm so glad that you're here to do this with me. I like that. And this, working on this blanket, it's really sturdy. I just wanted it to be done before the fall so that when we move in and you know, get the guest bed going and everything, that I can have something to put on the bed. Let's see. Oh, you go by Ambi. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Good to know. And oh, I'm almost at the end of this row, which is good. And then I can start doing a double crochet, and my maroon is still holding up, so I'll get a nice solid row of maroon in until it runs out. Well, I wonder if it's going to last for the end of the row. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Jay, welcome back. Welcome back. So, oh yes, my sweet sister-in-law did finish her memory game, and she made hers with the turtles, And she didn't use a pattern. She just winged it because we were here at the cabin and there was no Wi-Fi at that time. And so she couldn't pull up a pattern or purchase a pattern or anything. So she just made it up and she did such a good job. And Alice's turtle was so amazing. And the mama turtle, it was like a cinch purse. So instead of being just like a closed like clamshell, it was actually cinched at the top. So she made hers a little bit different too, and that was fun. That looked really fun. Everybody I showed it to, they were like, "Oh, that is so cute. What a great idea." So, yeah. I hope that. Oh, and my daughter-in-law, who does not crochet, saw that memory game because I was telling her that, it's very popular right now. And she was like, I saw that. I saw that. And she's like, I don't know where I saw it. I'm like, well, probably Facebook. But she thought it was an awesome idea. So I may have to make that for the girls for Christmas. But I wonder if I can make it, something different. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would make for them. Hey, Jessica, good morning. It's good to see you. You got kids home today? Oh, you don't have your head on straight? Are you kidding me? You should have seen me earlier. My head was upside down and inside out. Let's see. For those in and around Pennsylvania, there is a Lancaster Yarn Fest, August 1st through 5th. Oh my goodness. I have family that lives near there. Robin, if you are listening, a Yarn Fest, August 1st through 5th in Lancaster. She lives just 45 minutes away from Lancaster. And then I have family that live even closer, but I don't know if they're into yarn or not. So anyway, that would be so fun. And I bet that Kramer Yarns might have a representative there too. That would be really nice. Can you hear the clock? The clock at the cabin. They have it set to play Christmas music. I think it has two settings. It has like oldies. Oh, yes. Let me get to this end of this row, Ambi, and then I'll hold it up, okay? And so anyway, it was a clock that my father-in-law had bought for my mother-in-law as a present. I can't remember if it was birthday or Christmas, but it was just so special and she loved it. And it was the last thing that he actually ordered for her or bought for her before his health problems set in. So it was very special to her. And now that she's gone, my sweet sister-in-law, Tanya, has it hanging on the wall here at the cabin. So on the hour, yes, on the hour, we get to hear a really pretty song. And it's such a beautiful clock. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna show it to you folded in half because it's quite wide. And let's see. So this is okay, Alice. Oh, have a great walk. Have a great walk. This is the blanket. And Lydia says, I watch Christmas movies all year round. Yes, yes. Bye, Alice. Have a great walk. And and then I'll show you. Hey, Miguel, it's good to see you. And so I'll show you from the other angle. So you can see it's really pretty. And it's quite, oh, thank you, Miguel. It is strictly a scrap blanket. But it's quite hefty. And the colors are just, random, which is what I really like because I think it just really brings out a lot of beautiful colorways. That it is big. It's big. It's going to fit on a bed. So it is really, 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 really big. So this is the bottom of it, and you can see how it just, I didn't do any of those. Is that one fresh?
Yeah.
It's not even open. What's the date on it? Here, let me have the cap and I'll look. So as you can see, well, I'm thinking that we're going to get a, let me read this really quick. September 2023. Oh, wow. And it's not even open. So that's good creamer. That's good. Oh, we just found some good creamer. So the guest bed, we're going to have, bye, Lisa. Have a good day. We're going to have a full-size bed in there. So this one is going to be, you know, a full-size bed and probably go down the sides a little bit. And one side is wonky on it. And it's very wonky. And you know what? I'm not even stressing about it. But it is really wonky. And I'll show it to you because I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. But see, this is like together up here, right? And then look at that. Do you see that? Do you see how that's wonky right there? So, and it's not just because, it's not because this is hanging down lower either. This is how wonky it is. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do, right, who's going to know? But not only that, but I'm going to, on the part that's closer to you, you're right, who's going to know? I'm going to, so on this one, you can see how it just goes up some. So I'm going to do like taller stitches in here, and then where it comes up, I'm going to do shorter stitches like the single crochet. Do you know how you fill in, I've got it, babe. Thank you, sweetie. I have this, and I put something else in my coffee. So you know how when you get to like a corner, if you're doing from a circle to a square, and how you go from like single, half, double, double, you know, treble, and you do that. That's what I'm going to do to kind of fill in that space on this side. So, I mean, you can see, look at this. It goes from here, and this is pretty straight, but then on this side it goes whoop, right up a hill. And I'm not holding it up like up a hill either. It's just the way it is. So you can see. So that's what I'm going to do, because this is my blanket for my bed, and it's not a big deal, right? And you're right, Nikki, who's going to know? And it's going to be such a wacky looking, I am going to do a border on it. I am, Jessica. And that way, yes, that can be fixed with a border. That's right, Jessica. So, and that's exactly what I plan to do. And well, Ambi, that's a good question. That's why I said my head was upside down and inside out this morning. I thought I was doing a half double crochet, and it's a design choice. That's right. I chose to be wonky. And so apparently what I was doing was a half double crochet and a single crochet and a half double crochet and a single crochet. And Nikki knew it. She knew it. And she told me, and I was like, I don't think so, Nikki, but thanks for being sweet. But no, she was right. And so I was saying this row, I was doing a half double crochet when I was actually doing a single crochet. So the row that I just finished was a single crochet, and the next row will be a half double crochet. And that way, just start in the dip. So, and go back and forth to make it even. Good to know. Good to know, Jessica. That is so smart. Thank you. See, that's why we get together, right? That's why us yarny folks have to get together and we have to chat, because there is always someone who's smarter than the rest of us in the morning. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. And so anyway, but I'm in love with this blanket. It's it's both ugly and beautiful at the same time, right? And just because of the way the colors just flow, and nothing is matching, nothing is perfect, um, and yet when I throw this on the bed, oh, see, you can see that too. See, when I throw this on the bed, it's going to make a statement. Yeah. And it's going to say home. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Amby. My shirt is cute and the blanket isn't ugly at all. Thank you. And but if you look at the individual colors that are put together, they really don't go together. But when you step back, it's almost like a Monet. You know what? I'm going to have to call this my Monet blanket. Not my scrap blanket. I'm going to call it a Monet. But I bet nobody will give me any Monet for it, right? Oh my goodness. So, I've missed you guys so much. I really have. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's this has been really fun, and I hope that you have such a great day. Today is a day in the United States where we remember the ultimate sacrifice. Oh, a Picasso blanket. That's a good one too, right? Yes, Amby. Yes, tell us what you might do. I want to know. And so today is a day that we remember the ultimate sacrifice that those brave men and women gave their lives to keep us free. And so for that, we are very thankful and blessed. And we're totally undeserving, and yet they sacrificed themselves for us. And so you want to do a scrap blanket in different size squares? That would be the ultimate scrap blanket, Jessica. I love it, because then it would be almost like a piece quilt, right? Where you have different size squares, and then you have to like sew them together and make them all work, right? That is really, really fun. Really fun. So I'm having fun with this scrap blanket, and I plan on working on it while I'm here at the cabin. And so I just really hope that, that I can get a good start on it. Let's see. Amby Craft reads, if I can get anyone to do it, I would like to have a live on YouTube about creativity, arts, and crafts. That's nice. That's nice. And, oh, yes, a log cabin. Yes, that would be really nice. I have I have a book. It's an online book. Oh, Miguel is working on water bottle holders. That's nice. Um, Especially since summer's coming, people are going to take walks and they're going to have their water bottle and they're not going to want to carry it. And just having something that you can carry it with, that would really be nice. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Hope to see you on Wednesday as well. And so I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, well, you know what, Amby, just go live and see who shows up, and that's what you do. Just go live and see who shows up. Yeah, different size. Oh, okay. So I have a book that is crochet quilts, and so it's the old-fashioned quilts. Have a great day, Valerie. And but it's crochet, and so I really want to get into that, but not yet, because that would be quite the quite the time consuming thing. So anyway, all right, guys. Oh, you want others to go live with you? Yeah. So have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.